Brian back with you here at Weather KY Spotter. We are in the midst of another dangerous setup right now. We do have currently, according to the National Weather Service in Louisville, we have a PDS tornado that is reported on the ground. This is for western Spencer, north central Nelson, Bullitt County, and also northeastern Hardin counties until midnight. At A tornado-producing storm was located 12 miles north of Elizabethtown, moving east at 55 miles an hour. This is for a damaging tornado. This is a radar-confirmed tornado. This storm will likely be near Shepherdsville around 11:25, so you got 3 minutes to get to your safe spot. Other locations for this tornadic thunderstorm do include Highgrove, Waterford, Bardstown Junction, Hobbs, Smithville, Scuffletown, Deatsville, Cedar Grove, Belmont, and Pitts Point. Again, a particularly dangerous and confirmed tornado for western Spencer County, north central Nelson County, Bullitt County, and northeastern Hardin County until noon. Or midnight, I'm sorry. I tell you, I've been streaming so long today, I don't know what time of the day it is. We also have a tornado warning for southeastern Butler and northwestern Warren counties until 10:45 p.m. Central or 11:45 Eastern. This storm is near Bowling Green and Crestmore. Bowling Green and Crestmore in this storm. We are under a tornado watch until 6 a.m. because after this line goes through, we have another line that's going to be coming through with that. We've had large tornadoes in western Kentucky that has done some major damage. And now it looks like that Central Kentucky is next in the running for that. So again, we have a confirmed tornado in western Spencer, north central Nelson, Bullitt, and northeastern Hardin counties. As of right now, we do have a severe thunderstorm warning for the Louisville Metro. That includes southeastern Harrison, south central Clark, southeastern Floyd. Those are in south central Indiana. The Kentucky city counties are Oldham, Spencer, western Shelby, northeastern Nelson, southeastern Meade, Jefferson, Bullitt, and northeastern Hardin counties. This is until midnight. So if you are in those areas, you're under a severe thunderstorm warning. You're very close to that tornado warning. So I would treat this as a tornado warning and get to your safe spot immediately. But again, these storms are coming through. We talked about it in the first stream this afternoon, and we said that there was going to be a second line. I don't know about you guys, but I didn't expect it to be as dangerous as the other one that we just had. Make sure you're sharing the stream. We do have some rotation right now. We've got a top of almost 37,000 feet on this tornado that is in southeastern Butler County. So we need to be on the safe side here as it goes into Warren County and into southern Edmonson County. So again, be in your safe spot. We do have more severe thunderstorm warnings back in Warren, Simpson, Logan, Todd, and Trigg counties. This is all coming to the east. So we are not out of the gun. Basically, the entire central and eastern part of the state is under a tornado watch until 6 a.m. this morning. So we need to be weather aware. You need to keep us up on your stream. You need to keep your NOAA weather radio on. Make sure you have more than one means of getting your weather. But this confirmed tornado that is in western Spencer, north central Nelson, Bullitt, and northeastern Hardin counties, it is on the ground. It is on the ground. That is going to be this area here. Let's take a look at and see if we are seeing just a lot of things that we don't want to see with this type of storm. Base reflectivity, you're looking at an area of rotation in this storm. So you need to be in your safe space right now. Be in your safe space right now. Cannot express that enough. That you think that these storms are going to die off, but the nighttime, it seems like that these storms increase, and they are still hitting areas of very good dew point We still have some warm air that's out there. So we want to make sure that we are staying weather aware tonight, because this goes all the way to 6 a.m. All the way to 6 a.m. Let me put some stuff in here on the screen. All right. So I hope everybody's doing okay. Give me just a second. I'm going to have to change shirts, obviously, because the green screen hates it. So everybody, I'm going to be with you here during the duration of these storms. If it takes us till 6 o'clock, if we get a break, I may have to take a quick nap, but I'm going to be back with you. We've got to stay safe tonight. This storm is not playing like the other ones did. There's tornado warnings that are being confirmed by the National Weather Service, and Western Kentucky has just portions of Western Kentucky has just got rocked. So I know that I-65 weather, also Heather, part of the Tennessee weather, she's here in Kentucky tonight. And I think George as well, with Kentucky weather, they have actually gotten video of the confirmed tornadoes that was in Western Kentucky earlier. They had confirmed video, and it was on the ground. Very, very, very big stovepipe tornado that was on the ground. So please make sure that if you're on Twitter, that you're following all those folks, because they are fantastic to get news updates on, to get weather updates on, and we trust in them a lot for the weather that is in Western Kentucky. So, but we are under a tornado watch until 6 a.m. for Central and Eastern Kentucky. And that is just the beginning of what's taking place. The first line that you're seeing right here is the first line. We'll have another line that's coming through later tonight into the morning hours, and we'll start seeing that pushing through right now. So this storm we got to worry about. We've got tornado warnings down in Warren County. Also, again, this confirmed tornado is for the areas of around Bullitt, Nelson, Spencer counties. But if I am in Oldham, Shelby, Central, and Eastern Spencer, I am getting into my safe space right now. So anywhere from Oldham to Shelby to Eastern Spencer, I am in my safe space right now, preparing. If you are in Warren or Barron counties, first of all, if you're in Warren, you need to already be in your safe space. But if I'm in southern Edmondson, Barron, even northern Allen counties, you need to be in your safe space as well. But let's see here. You are correct on that, Barry. There is a confirmed tornado in Bullitt County. You are correct, sir. You need to be in your safe space. And that is this storm right here. Anytime that you guys see red on my radar, that shows that is a radar indicated tornado warning. If you see this pink fuchsia color, that means that the tornado has been confirmed. It has been confirmed. So we do have a tornado that is confirmed on the ground in Bullitt County. So get to your safe space if you haven't already. Hope that helps, Barry. And I appreciate you getting the heads up. These storms are pushing off a little bit to the northeast. But even Henry and Franklin, you guys need to worry about this as well. Even Woodford counties and Anderson counties, you guys need to be prepared and getting ready. I know it's 11:31 Eastern at night. A lot of you getting ready for bed. I'm just thankful that it's a holiday weekend so that people may still be up. So we just got to prepare. I mean, this is going to get worse before it gets better, and we just got to stay prepared with everything that's going on. But again, let's take a look at that storm. Barry, it's of course you have your line here, Bullitt County. It's a little bit to the south. So that's the part that we're looking at. Let me see where it was 11 miles north of Elizabethtown. 11 miles north of Elizabethtown, Barry. And that tornado is impacting, let's see, the cities of Ridgetop, Highgrove, Waterford, Solitude, Bardstown Junction, Hobbs, Smithville, Scuffletown, Deatsville, and Cedar Grove. That's the cities that are being impacted by this confirmed tornado. But we do have some severe thunderstorm warnings down in Warren, Logan, and Simpson and Allen. We have severe thunderstorm warnings in Jefferson, Oldham, Shelby, and Spencer and Bullitt counties right now as well. But these storms are moving about 40 miles an hour, a lot less than what they were moving earlier today. The ones that were moving earlier today was between 70 and 75 miles an hour. These are moving a lot slower. All right, so Grayson County, you have a tornado vortex signature on this storm, which means that this storm here in Grayson County is rotating. So we need to watch this storm in central Grayson County. You could be under a tornado warning. I would go ahead and treat this as a tornado warning since we do have a tornado vortex signature on this storm. You need to get to your safe space if you're in central Grayson County. This could be the next storm that is warned by the National Weather Service. All right. I'm just pulling up more radar here, guys. Yeah, Litchfield, you need to be on the lookout right now. You need to be in your safe space immediately. Let me look at my velocities real fast. Yeah, the city of Brownsville, you need to be in your safe space. There is a lot of rotation right now in this area. City of Brownsville. And again, with the storm here in Litchfield, I would be watching this area as well in Grayson County. You do have a tornado vortex signature also up in Hardin County. Let me see where we're. So I would say the areas of Vine Grove, Radcliffe, you guys need to be on the lookout as well. You have a tornado vortex signature on your storm as well. I just treat those as tornado warnings because there's spin in the atmosphere. And these storms are getting enough juice and fuel to be able to produce tornadoes, and they are just sitting there spinning. So again, if you're in central Grayson County, you're in Hardin to the west of Elizabethtown, you need to be on the outlook as well. So be getting to your safe space immediately. Again, for those of you that are just tuning in, and thank you for tuning in tonight. Yeah, Barry, I can definitely do that. This storm is heading off to the northeast a little bit. As you can see, I don't know if you can see the line down here, but it is actually pushing off this way. It's going that direction. So it's heading into Spencer County next. So this storm from the back going northeast. Going northeast. So Spencer County, you're next under the gun. I would go ahead and already be in my safe place. Currently, right now, we have 2 tornado warnings in the state. We have one down in Warren County that is radar indicated, and one in Bullitt County that is heading into Spencer County that has been confirmed. Again, for those of you that's just tuned in, red boxes on my radar means that this is a radar indicated tornado. It has not been confirmed. The purple pink box is a confirmed tornado. So I need you guys to know the difference when you're looking at the radar that we have, is to make sure that you are understanding the difference in the colors of the polygons. But if you're in Hardin, if you're in Grayson County, be weather alert, because you do have spin on your storms down here. Share this stream with everybody. I'm going to be with you all a very long time tonight. We streamed 6 hours earlier today. I'm back with you. We're going to make sure that you get this information quick and this information correctly. And we're going to try our best to give you enough time to get to your basement or central room or your home. If you are still out fishing or on your boat or camping and everything, you need to go ahead and find a safe space if you are in central and eastern Kentucky tonight. And I hate that weather is impacting our great holiday weekend, but we can't control it, unfortunately. I do want to check this confirmed tornado really fast. We do have a tornado warning for Bowling Green. Bowling Green, you need to be in your safe space right now. And that is for this storm down here in Warren County. Bowling Green is right here, and that's actually been taken off. Okay, good. We'll take it. I think there's so much weather going on that the National Weather Service is repeating some of these warnings. So let's take a look at some of the cities that are now involved in the tornado warning for the area of Bullitt County. If I'm in the areas of Taylorsville and in Spencer County and Fairfield, this tornado is to the east of Shepherdsville, to the north of Mount Washington. So anything in this area, if you're in Fairfield, which is down here, any of this area, you are now under a confirmed tornado warning. Tommy, thank you, buddy. We appreciate that. But again, this storm is tracking off to the northeast to somewhat, but they're starting to going an easterly line. So Fairfield, Taylorsville, I would go ahead and get ready for this storm. Taylorsville, get ready for this storm. I lived there a few years, and Taylorsville knows about tornadoes. They definitely know about tornadoes. I went through 2 tornadoes in Taylorsville. To answer your question, Ungodly 5602, we are under a tornado watch until 6 a.m. All of the ingredients are there for us to see more severe weather. So I would stay right here, keep your NOAA weather radio on, and let's stay safe. Let's stay safe. That's the biggest thing. Let's stay safe tonight, and let's stay weather aware. I don't want to put fear in anybody, but like I said, I want to make sure that everybody is staying weather aware. Weather radio. Give me just a minute. I'm getting ready to post this to our Facebook group, because my streaming service for some reason hates my group pages for some reason now. I'm not sure why. So I'm posting that to our page right now. We've got almost 1,000 people. I want to keep everybody up to date. But share the stream, guys. This is now getting loaded into our Facebook group. It is going to be pinned at the top of the page. So make sure that you are watching that and getting that shared to everybody. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. Looks like the tornado warning for Bullitt and Spencer has been allowed to expire, thank goodness. So hopefully that was just a quick spin up, and because we do have another bold pattern like we had earlier this afternoon and into the morning that created a lot of wind off the front side of this. So though it's basically, this system is called a QLCS pattern, which is basically a wind bag system. And on the front leading edge of this particular storm, it'll have quick spin up tornadoes. It'll drop it, do damage, and it'll go straight back up. So that's why I'm saying treat the severe thunderstorm warnings and these type of systems as tornado warnings and get to your safe space until they pass. We do have a brand new severe thunderstorm warning that has been issued by the National Weather Service in Louisville. This is for west central Monroe, southeastern Simpson, Hart, Allen, southeastern Warren, Barron, and eastern Edmonson counties in south central Kentucky. This is actually for the next hour. For the next hour. This storm was located along a line extending from 12 miles northwest of Munfordville to 6 miles northwest of Portland, moving east at 50 miles an hour. The hazard for this storm is 60-mile-per-hour wind gust and quarter-size hail. This will impact the following locations: Glasgow, Scottsville, Munfordville, Horse Cave, Cave City, Smiths Grove, Park City, Bonneville, Oakland, and Fountain Run. So if you are in this area, you are under a very heavy severe thunderstorm warning. And again, for those of you in Bowling Green, you are under a very heavy severe thunderstorm warning as of right now. Trina, thank you so much. I know that you are a weather buff, and I appreciate you tuning in and trusting us to keep you updated. So thank you so much, Trina. A good friend of mine down in South Central Kentucky. We've been friends for years, so I appreciate her tuning in today. But again, guys, we've got a very busy night. I don't like these systems that come around at night because, one, I can't see them. And that's the bad part. So you have to trust in your radar to be able to report them correctly. The second part I don't like is most people are going to be in bed. And without, some areas don't even have sirens. So that's why we got to share this stream and say, hey, we've got some severe weather that's moving in. We need to be on alert for this because these storms are not playing around. I have not seen a tornado watch that has included the entire rest of the state, especially all the way to 6 a.m. So we have this particular line that is coming through, but we have one that's going to be coming behind it as well. That's going to be packing a punch as well. So make sure that you are staying weather aware. If some of your friends and family are asleep, say, hey, we're getting ready to get rocked with severe weather. You need to be either having your NOAA weather radio on, however you get weather, or being right here in Weather KY Spotter's stream. So make sure you're telling everybody. I know that's a little hype, so to speak, but it's my job to keep you guys safe and keep you updated on the current conditions. So if I'm not able to give you the information as quickly as I can, I've got to do that for you. Okay. So all of you that are in this evening, continue to share the stream, continue to contact your family and friends and let them know about the severe weather coming in. Right now, we just have severe thunderstorm warnings in the area, which is good. We've had monster tornadoes in western Kentucky this evening, and that is the same system that's down here in south central Kentucky toward Bowling Green and Edmonson County and Logan County in that area. But this system is coming through just like the one did earlier this afternoon. So like I said, we streamed for 6 hours today, from this morning to this afternoon. Got a feeling we're going to be maybe even pushing that today. So And I know a lot of you are on vacation and all that, camping and everything. So please make sure that you are staying weather aware and just hit that share button, guys. That's all it takes. Hit the share button. Make sure all my streams are up. They are. We are live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter X. So if your family and friends do not have one of them, we have you covered on the rest of them. So all they have to do is search Weather KY Spotter, and you will be able to find us immediately on everything but Twitter. And that is WXKY Spotter, because they wouldn't give me the full name Weather KY Spotter, so I had to abbreviate weather. So WXKY Spotter on Twitter. If you have any questions about your area, please put it in chat, and I will do my best to give you an outlook of what we're going to expect. But this line is going to be pushing into central Kentucky, and we're going to start seeing that same type of weather push through tonight. We are starting to get some damage reports. Let me try to pull some of these up real fast. If I can pull them up, they're not letting me pull them up. But we do have some spin on this storm down in north of Bowling Green. So please, if you're in that area, go ahead and be in your safe space. We do have power poles broken in Muhlenberg County. A lot of power poles have been broken today in these storms. I know that there was almost, I think it was 200,000 people without power this afternoon. I even lost power and had to restart my stream. And it's just been that way all day, all day. We do have roofs that reported being blown off, trees uprooted. That is, let's see, in just south of, looks like the Gene Snyder in Louisville. Wow. Looks like around the southern edge of Louisville, we've seen lawn furniture displaced. We've had power poles broken to the southwest of the Louisville metro. So a lot of these storms are still packing a lot of winds. And even if you have friends in Tennessee, this severe thunderstorm watch is, or tornado watch is, and also including them. Give me just a moment. I need to put up some graphics. I'm going to go ahead and show you Heather Carter. She is Bama Girl Tennessee Weather, really good friend of our weather stream. This is her tornado from earlier that I want to show you a picture of real fast. This was around the Eddyville area, and this tornado was a beautiful stovepipe, but you don't want to be in the midst of this. So big props to Heather Carter, as she is just on point with it. She's far enough away that she's not going to be in that direct line of that storm, and just a beautiful picture of a tornado from Heather Carter. You guys can follow her right here on Bama Girl Tennessee Weather. So definitely give her a follow. She's a good friend of our stream, and one heck of a storm chaser. So make sure that you give her a follow, and she will be thankful for you on that. But right now we're looking at severe thunderstorms, and Dusty, to my knowledge, there was a possible touchdown in Radcliffe, but we're still waiting on confirmation from that. Sometimes we don't know for a couple days until the National Weather Service goes out and surveys the area. But Dusty, the biggest thing is just stay safe tonight as these very heavy, severe thunderstorms come through that are possible of producing a tornado. But I appreciate your comment, Dusty, and thank you for tuning in tonight. But again, for those of you that are tuning in for the first time, my name is Brian. I'm the lead forecaster and radar technician for Kentucky, or Weather KY Spotter. I'm also the founder. And we have a large team that is spread all across the state that is here to keep you set up and updated with all the weather. Give me just a minute to put my radar back up. Sometimes my stream doesn't like me. But let me see what other questions we've got here. Yeah, it's the biggest thing is to make sure that you always have that NOAA weather radio and everything, Dusty, and also stay tuned with us at any point in time. We will keep you updated. I do like to do very in-depth weather when it comes to the tornadoes because sometimes even the National Weather Service will miss one here and there. So we always want to keep up with everything that is taking place. So Dusty, just stay safe. We're glad you are safe. And again, some of these tornadoes are just going to touch down for a minute and they're going to go right back up because of this QLCS system that is taking place. And that means it's a windbag system. So basically, if you see people that play bagpipes, if they push in that bag, it releases all the air that's in that bagpipe. This is what the storms are doing. They're releasing all the wind out of those systems. And on the front edge of those systems, sometimes you can have 60, 70, 75 plus mile an hour winds on the front of those storm systems. So that's why we're live again. That's why we're keeping you updated, because these storm systems are very dangerous, especially with trees being uprooted, power poles being broken, roofs being blown off, shingles being blown off. I do know that I was in a tornado back years ago in Taylorsville, and it took some of our shingles off on the house, and then it jumped. The tornado jumped and went over to the Taylorsville Lake area. And one of my really good friends, his garage got caved in, and I've never seen a garage door get pushed from the inside. And so those quick spin ups are easy for these storms to produce. So if you're under a severe thunderstorm warning, just be in a sturdy building. Don't be outside. Don't be driving down the road and go under an underpass and stop. Just be in a sturdy building. Go to your basement. Go to your central room or your home. Don't mess with any of these storms, because they're not playing around today. This has been one of the worst storm systems I've seen in Kentucky, probably since the Mayfield tornado back a couple years ago. So I want you guys to stay safe tonight, especially with it being almost midnight. A lot of people are already in bed, and we just got to make sure that they're staying weather aware. Whether your friends or family are in bed, share this stream to them, call them, say, hey, watching Weather KY Spotter, he's telling me that severe weather's coming in. It's just better to be prepared. Just better to be prepared. Hey, Sarah, welcome back into the stream. I would say in about an hour to an hour and a half, we'll start seeing these storms push right into the center of the state. Maybe won't even take that long, but that's what I'm estimating right now. Walton, Kentucky, Kendall, if you have not received weather yet, you're going to. That's the bad part about it, because this line, just like this morning and this afternoon, it's stretching the entire part of the state. So they're producing severe thunderstorm warnings. So just stay weather aware tonight. Keep your NOAA weather radios on if you can't stay with me overnight. Just keep your weather radio on. Keep us plugged up, because I can tell you my weather radio will wake you up when it goes off. So, but yeah, if you have not got a storm yet, you are going to get one. Just because this is a very long bowed line. We call those the QLCS lines, that has a lot of wind on the front leading edge of these particular storm systems. So just stay safe with us, and we'll definitely be keeping you updated. Let's see here. Oh, thank you so much, Kendall. I'm one of those weird guys where I'll take a nap, and then weather starts getting bad again, and I'll just get right back online with you guys. I had to get a nap earlier because 6 hours about killed me streaming. But it's to keep you all updated. So, and our page will also update you with warnings and also anything that's going on weather-wise. A lot of people sent in a lot of pictures to us earlier, especially during that Corbin tornado earlier. So, but we're just in the midst right now. We do have a lot of rotation on some of these storms. It's not tornadic rotation, basically meaning that it's not dropping a tornado, but the atmosphere is spinning and those clouds are spinning. So we have to treat a lot of these storms like if they were actual tornado warnings. Just be in your safe place. That's all. It's all, the best advice that I can give you. If you have a basement, if I had a basement, I'd probably sleep there tonight. Just because that way, if I do fall asleep, I'm in a safe area. I'm not that lucky. I do have a center room of my home that is very sturdy, and it is filled with helmets, uh, tons of flashlights, chargers, battery backup chargers. So all that is that's the biggest thing. Joe, we have been together so much today. People are going to start talking. I completely agree with that. It's been a long day. Yeah, April, I guarantee you've got down trees down there at Lake Cumberland. Um, I'm just glad that you were in a building working instead of being on the lake like most of the people were today. I had a friend that was down in that area that was around the lake, and she got stuck on the lake because they couldn't come in. So, but they're safe, thank goodness. It's just the biggest thing is that you have to. I take my weather alerts with me everywhere I go, just in case, because you cannot predict the weather, no matter how hard we try. But you can be weather aware, and that's the biggest thing. But I'm so glad that all of you are with me. Share this stream, please, because I don't know if anybody else is live for the Kentucky weather. So make sure that you're sharing the stream so we can keep Kentuckians safe tonight, okay? Oh yeah. So you probably got rocked today, April. Um, if you have any pictures from that, send them to me on my regular Facebook because I know we're friends on regular Facebook. I'd like to see if you got any pictures or video out there when the storm did hit. Because it was not a good day down in Somerset and the Lake Cumberland area for sure. And April, just to know, you do have some more storms that is heading toward Pulaski County if you are still in that area right now. I just don't want any more tornado warnings. That's the biggest thing. I'm like, we can deal with severe thunderstorm warnings and get in our safe space, but I just don't want to deal with any more tornado warnings today. And we've had a bunch this evening, large tornadoes in western Kentucky. Madisonville, I'm still doing some research on that, Amanda. There has been so many tornado warnings in western Kentucky and in that area that it has been very, very hard to forecast. So yeah, be safe, April. I'm gonna keep your area up to date as well because I know we talked about that a couple times. So lives near Whittington Drive. Huh. I'll look into that for you, Amanda, and see what's going on. Uh, do you possibly think that family member could be asleep? I would just keep trying until I couldn't anymore. It could be that some of the phone lines are down. Could be anything. But we're hoping and praying for you that everybody's safe. But as of right now, we just have one severe thunderstorm warning that is stretching from Allen to Barron, Edmonson, and Hart counties. If you are in Greene, Metcalfe, and Monroe counties, you need to already be ready for this storm pushing through your area. Yeah, that's that to me. I saw that tornado earlier on Twitter X from two of my friends that are chasing those particular storms, and it was a nasty looking storm. But it could just be the fact that all the power and everything is just out. That could be part of it, because I'm sure they don't have power in that area right now. Apology 777. Thank you for tuning in on Twitch, by the way. Cave City. Let's take a look and make sure you're not under that severe thunderstorm warning in Cave City. Yeah, you are currently under a severe thunderstorm warning. Apology 777. So I would be in my sturdy building or safe space as this storm is continuing to pass. These storms are moving a lot slower than this afternoon. So they're moving at about a 40-mile-an-hour pace. So those storms are going to set over you for just a little bit. I'm not seeing anything tornadic, thank goodness, but I would definitely still be in a safe place until it passes Cave City. But thank you guys again for tuning in. You guys have absolutely blown up the stream. Just continue to share it, continue to push this out so that we can keep everybody up to date. I don't like the quiet that we're seeing in Central Kentucky right now. I just hope as this hits more dry air, I feel like I'm a repeating record, that these storms do not increase. But the National Weather Service giving us a tornado watch until 6 a.m. for the entire state. That's crazy. That has got to be something we watch out for, because I mean, we're still 6 hours away from this tornado watch being lifted. So right now we are seeing a little bit of rotation here in LaRue County, just a little bit of rotation. So be safe in that area. A little bit of just a little bit of rotation just to the west of looks like, let me see here, looks like Bardstown possibly. So just be safe tonight, guys. Just be safe tonight and keep our stream up. If you have to go to your safe place, take your phone or your iPad and take us with you, and take your NOAA weather radio. I am a firm believer. Did you say you think Northern Kentucky could get hit in about an hour? Let's actually take a look at that right now. Actually, Northern Kentucky, you're going to get, you got these storms here in Carroll and Henry County that's pushing off to the northeast. I would say probably within the next 45 minutes or so, Northern Kentucky is going to get hit. What area are you in, Kendall? And I'll wait for her to answer. What county are you in? That'd be the best way to do that. She's in Walton County. All right, let's take a look at Walton. Let me find it here. Just a second. Looks like we do have a new severe thunderstorm warning, and let me get back here. You're in Kenton County, so let's take a look at Kenton County, and then we'll get to the severe thunderstorm warning. Kenton County, I would say within the next 45 minutes, Kendall. I actually have a storm spotter that is up there. So Warsaw, Kentucky, Stacy, if you haven't got weather yet, you're going to. And whether that's just regular thunderstorms or severe thunderstorms, you're going to see some weather tonight, because we are under a tornado watch until 6 a.m. All right, let's take a look at our newest severe thunderstorm warning. The National Weather Service in Louisville has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for central Nelson, northwestern Greene, southeastern LaRue, Marion, Taylor, and Washington counties in central Kentucky. This is until 12:45, so you got about 40 minutes. This storm was located along a line extending from near Bardstown to 9 miles northeast of Munfordville, moving east at 45 miles an hour. Your hazard for this storm is 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. It will impact the current locations: Campbellsville, Lebanon, Springfield, Loretto, Bradfordsville, Willisburg, Mackville, Raywick, Burke Spring, and Dant. So if you are in this area, you're now under a severe thunderstorm warning. So make sure that you're getting to a sturdy building and getting to your safe space as of right now. Did get a report out of Bullitt County. There is a lot of power loss in Bullitt County. So you need to make sure that you are staying weather aware. If you have friends and family that has power, I'd probably go over to their house. But I appreciate all the questions. You guys are delivering some great questions. And Amanda, I'm definitely with you on the thoughts and prayers for your family member that is in the area where near Willington Drive, where the very large tornado hit. So I hope that you get a hold of them soon. We did have a fatality earlier in Louisville. Not sure the instances on it, but the mayor of Louisville has sent out a message saying that their thoughts and prayers are with the family of that person that lost their life in Louisville today. That was during our first round that came through, and we are just I don't like seeing that, because we don't see a lot of deaths in the state of Kentucky due to weather, but Mother Nature is not happy for some reason. So, but we are going to continue to monitor this. We do have a new severe thunderstorm warning, and you'll probably hear my siren again. Stacy, I don't think tornado season is ever over. It seems like to me that tornado season goes from spring to summer. We get a little bit in the fall, and then we have tornadoes in winter. So I don't think it ever ends. It keeps my job very, very busy. But the National Weather Service in Louisville has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Greene, Monroe, southeastern Hart, south central Taylor, southeastern Allen, Cumberland, East Barron, Adair, and Metcalfe counties. This is until 12:45 a.m. The area of this storm was located along a line extending from 12 miles northwest of Greensburg to 7 miles north of Lafayette, moving east at 55 miles an hour. These storms are picking up some steam now. We don't want that to happen. This is radar indicated and also will impact Glasgow, Columbia, Tompkinsville, Greensburg, Edmonton, Burkesville, Three Springs, Leslie, Monroe, and Gamaliel. I'm bad on certain names, and I'm from Kentucky. So if you are in this area, you are now under a severe thunderstorm warning, and these storms are packing a punch. So you do have enough time to get to your safe place in these warnings. I love the fact that the National Weather Service in Louisville does give you enough time to get to a safe place. That they see these storms, they're like, this isn't going to slow down anytime soon. Let's go ahead and issue this so that people can get to their safe space and get there and have enough time to get what they need. So big props to the Louisville National Weather Service. I love those guys up there. They have treated me good and treated my team good. So I really appreciate them. You guys see me drink a lot of water tonight. I was in radio for over 10 years, and I don't have the vocal capacity that I used to have. I'm also not in my mid to late 20s anymore either. So I'm trying to keep my voice going. As we've already streamed for 6 hours today, we're going on to another hour right now. But severe thunderstorms all over the place. But just if you're in Bullitt County, just be safe out there. If you run across some damage from that confirmed tornado, just turn around from that, because especially if power lines are down on the ground, if any power poles have been broken and stuff, you don't need to drive through that. So, but I do appreciate you guys tuning in. We've got a lot of people tuning in from all over the state, and I'm going to go ahead and say this out of the way, that I'm honored that you're trusting our team for your Kentucky weather. We only cover the state of Kentucky. Again, like I always say in all of our streams, it doesn't mean we don't care about anybody else in the United States. It's just we cover the state of Kentucky. That's what we do. And that is the only state we cover. If somebody has a question in southern Indiana or Nashville or Clarksville or something like that, yeah, we're going to help you out. There's no problem there. But I'm about keeping Kentuckians up to date, and so is my team. So make sure, guys, that you're continuing to share the stream. All it takes is hitting that share button. So severe thunderstorm warnings, we're just waiting for this to hit the center of the state. And again, it is stretching all the way down from top to bottom on the state, as you can see, all the way up and down, just like this morning and this afternoon that we saw all these storms pushing through. Well, usually it'll bring up my cities. There we go. We do have some special weather statements up in Anderson, Spencer, Shelby, Franklin. That just means that anytime you see the thin yellow line, that just means that we have heavy thunderstorms that are maximizing winds 40 miles an hour or under. To have a severe thunderstorm warning, you have to have 60 plus mile an hour winds. So that is why the special weather statement, because some of those winds are letting off. Let me take a look at one of my other radars. Give me just a moment. Do have this storm that is to the west of Cynthiana that is trying to break off. I don't want to see any storms start breaking off by themselves. So Cynthiana area, this storm is right directly over top of Highway 227. Just be safe on that. Just watch that, and hopefully it doesn't increase. On our severe thunderstorm warnings, if the next place that these are going to come across is going to be Highway 68, down through Springfield, Lebanon, Campbellsville, and Columbia. If you are in Danville, Stanford, Russell Springs, Somerset, Jamestown, which I know April is in Jamestown, you need to get ready for these storms moving through. I'm going to go ahead and give you enough time to get prepared. We do have another severe thunderstorm warning just issued. The National Weather Service in Wilmington, Ohio, has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southern Kenton County. I know that, let's see here, Kendall was talking about Kenton. Southern Boone, Grant, Central Owen, northwestern Pendleton, and Gallatin counties until 1 a.m. Renee, welcome in. By the way, you are good as of right now in Mammoth Cave area. You will have another line that's coming through tonight, Renee. So make sure that you're staying weather aware with that, okay? But this storm is located near Owington, moving north at 45 miles an hour, 60 mile an hour wind gusts. This storm will impact the following cities: Williamstown, Walton, Union, Crittenden, Dry Ridge, Warsaw, Owington, Kentucky Speedway, Glencoe, Sanders, Corinth, Sparta, Patriot, Stewartsville, Elk Lake, Atwood, Ryle, Northcutt, and Big Bone Lick. Also, Interstate 71 at U.S. Route 127. This will also impact I-71 from mile markers 55 and 77, and I-75 between mile markers 151 and 175. So if you are in northeastern Switzerland, southern Kenton, southern Boone, Grant, central Owen, northwestern Pendleton, or Gallatin counties, you are now under a severe thunderstorm warning up here until 1 a.m. And Radcliffe, we had Evan ask about Radcliffe. Let me take a look at my map here. I'm trying to think that Radcliffe could be seeing some weather very soon. Evan, if you have not seen weather yet, you're getting ready to. Let's see. If it is past your area, you're in good shape until the second line comes through. But Renee, thank you for your question. I appreciate you very much. Just stay weather aware tonight. Make sure you have a NOAA weather radio on. Some people will keep the stream up. So, Evan, thank you, buddy. I appreciate you coming in tonight too. But we do have the 3 severe thunderstorm warnings that are set right here. Northern Kentucky, Central Kentucky, and then South Central Kentucky. And all of this is pushing to the east, and then it's also a little bit of it is pushing to the northeast. So we're looking right now that if you are in Mercer, Boyle, Lincoln, Casey, Pulaski, Russell, Clinton, or Wayne counties, you need to just go ahead and get prepared. I am seeing a tornado vortex signature on this storm in Hart and Greene County. That is showing rotation. So we need to an 11,000 foot threshold. So those storms are starting to get out of that cap area again. And so this storm down here in Hart and Greene County, we need to be watching this one tremendously, as it does have a TVS on it. A TVS is a tornado vortex signature, which shows spin in the atmosphere. Barry, I would expect that line probably after this one pushes out. I would expect it probably closer to 3 or 4 in the morning, because it's going to take some time to get it through Western Kentucky. And I'm glad that you guys are doing good. Warsaw is bad. I am sorry to hear that, Stacy. Just be in your safe space tonight, guys, because this storm system again, and I'm doing a lot of repeating because we got tons of people that are coming in. This is a QLCS situation. If you don't know what a QS situation is, it's basically a windbag system that on the front line of this storm can actually produce quick spin up tornadoes. Now, Western Kentucky had a very, very large couple of tornadoes earlier in the evening, but now as this is pushing over, it's continuing to bow back out again. And thank goodness we're not getting individual supercells. If we were getting individual supercells, that would be a bad news for us. We did get a 62 mile an hour wind gust out of Bowling Green earlier. So these storms are packing a punch, guys. And this area down here in Hart and Greene County, we need to watch this closely, because if this continues to grow, we could see a possible tornado warning on this. Also, this storm in Marion and LaRue counties, it also has a TVS signature, which is a tornado vortex signature. That is something to look out for. Let me go ahead and look at Kendall. I'm going to look at Northern Kentucky for you. I'm not seeing any tornado vortex signatures, but it does have a little bit of spin on it because a lot of these storms, again, have a lot of wind that's associated with them. So some of them are going to spin regardless, but it's nothing that's showing me that we're going to see a tornado anytime soon. Now that could change, but as of right now, you're in good shape with that. All right, so we're just waiting for these storms to move into central Kentucky, and it has to a certain extent, but the center part of the state, I hope that we don't start seeing a increase in the storms because it's hitting another dry pocket of air and some really decent dew points as the storms are getting prepared here to enter the part of the state. Now, the tornado watch also includes Eastern Kentucky. So Eastern Kentucky, you're not out of the woods yet. You are not out of the woods. Let's see, Butler County. If you have not seen weather yet, you will. That's the best way to put it. If weather has passed you, you're in good shape until later in the morning. If you have not had weather yet, you need to stay weather aware right now. But Kate, thank you for your question. I appreciate you being here tonight as well. And I'll do everything in my power, guys, to answer all of your questions because your questions mean a lot to me and my weather team. And we want you to feel safer and updated. I don't like people chatting and then their question doesn't get answered. It bothers me really, really bad. And I know that sometimes it gets so busy that it's hard to answer questions, but I do everything in my power to answer your questions. Because my job is to keep you updated and to give you a little bit of peace of mind. And those of you that are just tuning in, again, my name is Brian. I'm the lead forecaster and radar technician for Weather KY Spotter. I'm also the founder. We have a very large weather team here in the state of Kentucky. I don't know if any of you guys have seen our weather vehicle, NATO 1, rolling through the state. It's hard to miss us. It's very hard to miss us. But if you do, give us a wave when we're out and about chasing and things. I've just been in the weather center all day because I thought it would be a lot better to keep everybody updated than being out there trying to chase today. So we're just waiting to see what these storms do. If they intensify or if they die, I hope these storms start dying out. But again, this area of central Kentucky hasn't seen storms for quite some time, giving that atmosphere a little bit more time to re-energize. And that is what we don't want to happen. So, hey, Kendall, thank you so much. That means a lot to me. We are on YouTube. We have a large Facebook group that's under Weather KY Spotter. And we are on Twitch and we're on Twitter X. But my Twitter X is actually WXKY Spotter because they wouldn't let me have the whole name. So I want you guys to definitely follow us. And big thanks to my team today. Some of my team got out into this weather and seen a lot of damage today. So big thanks to my team. My team is Mike, Deanna, Landon, Lynn, Gina, and Matthew. Big props to all of my team for everything that they do for Kentucky. We've got a very large team. I do not like to chase at night because I don't like the unpredictability. So that you'll never see me chase at night. Some other folks will, but I will not chase at night. Just for the fact that storms can turn, tornadoes can turn, and I just don't want to put myself or other people in danger with that. Now, there's some folks out there that can chase these storms at night better than they can chase them during the day. And big props to them because there's some smart meteorologists and storm chasers out there, and but it's my personal opinion. I just don't like to chase at night. I don't want to rely on lightning to let me know if there's a stovetop tornado chasing after me or not. So I try to keep it safe. Try to keep it safe. Let's see. Looks like Kendall in Kenton County, she is getting ready to see some storms moving in. Again, we have 3 severe thunderstorm warnings that are in the state currently. Those storms are now heading toward Boyle, Lincoln, Pulaski, Casey, Russell, Adair, Wayne, Cumberland, Clinton counties. You need to go ahead and get prepared, okay? Just go ahead and get prepared. I'm giving you plenty of time to get prepared. Also, with these other severe storms, Campbell County, Pendleton, Robertson, Harrison, even Scott County, you guys need to get prepared for these storms as they push off as well. Nothing looks like Fayette County, nothing severe. Looks like it's heading toward, but going to be a light show. There is no question about it. Like I said, my power went off. I'm based out of Lexington. So we had our power go off today and my internet went down. But for some reason, when I came back, my stream was still up. So I don't know what happened there. I'm just thankful that we didn't lose it. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm actually just kind of emotional that you guys are tuning in to us. Dry Ridge, Michelle, you are definitely looking at some severe weather. Let me make sure again here. Dry Ridge, you are under a severe thunderstorm warning until looks like 1 a.m. So Dry Ridge, you are under a severe thunderstorm warning until then. We do have a special weather statement that has just been issued for Lexington. That is for a storm that has 40-mile-an-hour winds below. So let's see, Wellington. Which county is Wellington in, Brenda? Because I'm losing my mind. Rockcastle County, you are under a tornado watch until 6 a.m. Nothing in your area right now, Anthony, but it's coming. It is coming. And Brenda, give me your county again in Wellington. It's hard to keep up with all the cities and everything. You're welcome. In Jefferson, Jefferson County, right now you're in good shape now, but we will see a second line that comes through later in the morning because we are under that tornado watch until 6 a.m. this morning. So I would just make sure that I have my weather radio and everything, Brenda, if you are thinking about going to sleep and things like that, just in case any warnings do get issued again for the Louisville Metro and Jefferson County, because we had some damage out there earlier. So make sure that you are staying safe there. Yeah, Stacy, it's going to be a light show all night in portions of the state. And Anthony, you're welcome. I'm a Rockcastle County boy, so I always keep a watch on Rockcastle County and everything. So I have family that lives there as well. So I will make sure that if we do get severe thunderstorms in Rockcastle, I'll make sure that I call it out for you, just like I do everybody else. But definitely thank you for the questions, Brenda and Anthony. I appreciate that very much. All right, so we're just waiting for these storms to continue pushing. They're moving a lot slower than the areas that we had this morning. Those storms are moving between 70 and 75 miles an hour. These storms are moving between 40 and 50. And so that means that not only are you getting severe thunderstorms, but you're getting tons of rain that is falling on your area too. So if you're in a flood-prone area, it'll probably be better for you to find some higher ground, family member, whatever, so that you don't start seeing those waters rise in your area. And for those of you, I go back and forth. I promise you, I'm not going squirrel mode. I have 3 radars that I keep up all the time, and I'm just taking a look from different perspectives, making sure that I'm not missing anything that has major rotation on it. All right, is that good? Are we going to turn that into a severe thunderstorm warning? No, it's still a special weather statement for 50 mile an hour. So we do have a strong thunderstorm that will impact Woodford, Scott, Eastern Anderson, Northern Jessamine, Fayette. Sorry, my voice is cracking again. Southwestern Harrison and Franklin counties through 1 a.m. It's not severe, but it is below what they consider, the National Weather Service considers severe, which is 60 mile an hour plus winds. This is at 50. So if this storm intensifies just a little bit, we will see a severe thunderstorm warning on it. Grant County, let's see here. Madison. Let's see. Grant County, you are under a severe thunderstorm warning right here, Madison. That's going to be for about the next 30 minutes or so. So you are under a severe thunderstorm warning as of right now. I've got a weather spotter that's up in that area, so we have to keep a close watch on that area as well. Seeing a little bit of rotation down in Metcalfe and Monroe counties. Nothing that's tornadic, but we are seeing some rotation with a lot of these storms. Nothing that is showing me right now that we're going to have a tornado anytime soon. But guys, make sure you continue to share the stream. It does not take anything just to hit a share button and post this to your Facebook timeline, your Twitter timeline, and just share it with everybody. If you're on YouTube watching us, hit that subscribe button. If you're on Twitch, hit that subscribe button with us, and we'll be very thankful for that as well. We're on all 4 platforms right now as we speak. But yeah, Grant County, you are in a severe thunderstorm warning right now. We did get a thunderstorm wind gust of 53 miles an hour in Owington at 5 East Owington. And that source is from the Western Kentucky Mesonet, which actually measures wind speed. We've got a lot of great meteorological tools in the state of Kentucky. The Mesonet at Western Kentucky. We have the National Weather Service offices in Louisville, Paducah, and Jackson. So a lot of great people that are spending their holiday weekend making sure that Kentucky is aware and updated with warnings and watches. So big thanks to them as well. Do have some special weather statements that's pushing into Boyle, Garrett, Jessamine, Fayette, Scott, Bourbon. You guys need to be on the lookout here. If I'm in Bourbon, Clark, Madison, I would go ahead and just start being prepared. If I'm in Lincoln, Casey, Rockcastle, Madison, Pulaski, Russell, Wayne, Clinton, and McCreary counties, I would probably go ahead and get ready for a nice severe thunderstorm warning that'll be pushing your way. Just go ahead and get prepared for that. It's not going to be to you for quite some time, but I would go ahead and already be prepared. Yeah, a lot of heavy wind on these severe thunderstorm warnings. And with the rotation down around Edmonton, kind of concerned with that storm right now. Again, I want to show you guys the tornado earlier from Eddyville from our good friend Heather. That is a storm chaser. She is Bama Girl TNWX on Twitter. Give her a follow on Twitter. But this was the tornado in Eddyville tonight in Western Kentucky. Just a very, very large stovepipe tornado that went through Eddyville. So big props to my friend Heather for doing a great job chasing tonight. She is a very good friend, and she is one heck of a storm chaser. So definitely give her a follow. Again, it's Bama Girl TNWX. Bama Girl TNWX. Give her big props for her chase today, keeping everybody updated in that portion of the state. Very damaging tornado in Western Kentucky. Stacy, this is, I hope it's the last round, but we won't know that until that round starts moving into the state. So we'll see what happens. I'm hoping that the line that we currently have dies down, and then there's too much precipitation on the second line that just makes rain. I'm hoping that that's what happens. But I still have to do some future radar data here in about the next 20 minutes to see what we're looking at. All right, so one of our severe thunderstorm warnings has been allowed to expire. That's what I want to see. So give me just a moment here. Usually when I screen share, it wants to take away all my other windows. So we do have special weather statements that are stretching from Harrison all the way down to Boyle County. That is going to be for 50-mile-an-hour wind storms, not to the severe level, but it's still going to be a light show and still going to be one heck of a storm pushing through your area. And like I said, if we get to the point that we don't have any severe weather, the minute that we do, I will be right here to make sure that you have your updates. So I want to focus on the storm up here in Grant County. We did get a 53-mile-an-hour wind gust in Owenton. So that storm is right over top of you in Grant County. And then down here in this storm in Greene, Adair, Metcalf, Cumberland, and Monroe, you're definitely getting hammered right now. Looks like pea-size hail as well down in Metcalf. Little bit of rotation showing up on this storm down here, but nothing to worry about at the moment. And guys, give me just a second. I'll be back in hopefully about a minute and a half or so. Give me just a minute. All right, everybody, I'm back. Sorry about that. Do have some more questions here. Oh, Stacy, thank you so much. I have to make it understandable, Stacy, because I too, at certain points, the weather is such a, what word can I look for? It's such a complex thing. Fortunate enough, I've studied meteorology at Mississippi State, so it absolutely was a mind blowing experience for me. Um, and I've actually got a few classes left to finish up, but all of our team is actually weather spotters through the National Weather Service, and I don't like using the tag meteorologist. I would much rather be a radar technician and forecaster. So I appreciate that very much. That means a lot, because we do keep you updated. And got a lot of people that's working hard behind the scenes. Whoop, here we go. And just like I said, for those of you in Russell and Clinton and Cumberland and Adair, you are now under a severe thunderstorm warning for Clinton, southeastern Greene, eastern Monroe, Russell, south central Taylor, Cumberland, Adair, and southeastern Metcalfe until 1:30. This is for 60-mile-an-hour wind gust and quarter-size hail. This includes the cities of Columbia, Albany, Jamestown, Burkesville, Leslie, Russell Springs, Pickett, Desda, Cartwright, and Cundiff. We also have a severe thunderstorm warning that is now taking effect for southeastern Mercer, central Garrett, southern Jessamine, northeastern Boyle, and western Madison County until 1:30. This is for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. The locations impacted include Richmond, Nicholasville, Danville, Harrodsburg, Lancaster, McCrary, Berea, Wilmore, Bergen, and Peytontown. So if you are in these areas, you are now under a severe thunderstorm warning from the National Weather Service. So Madison County, Boyle County, Garrett, Mercer, you guys be in your sturdy building or safe space. Russell, Cumberland, Adair, Clinton, you guys need to be in your safe space as well. And I don't know you guys, but if my weather radio here scares you as much as it scares me, we're on the same page. I do that because it shows what storms are coming, and it helps me to not miss a storm. And we're here in my Lexington weather studio. I am starting to get some very heavy rain and very heavy thunder and lightning. Nothing severe as of yet, but we'll see. That could change. I do want to give you all of our socials. Give me just a minute. Make sure you go follow us on all of our social media. I'll put that on the screen as well. YouTube, Facebook group, and Twitch, we are under Weather KY Spotter. Under Twitter X, we are under WXKY Spotter. That's actually my personal weather page that I keep everybody updated with. So I would love to have you as a follower on all of those. And I'm always easily accessible for any weather questions that you have. I'm one of the few people that will accept that. So, because a lot of people are a lot busier and things like that, but we've got hundreds of people on our stream right now, and I want to answer every question that you guys have, no matter how long that takes me. me double check some scenarios here. All right, so the Storm Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma, is having a mesoscale discussion, saying that Central and Eastern Kentucky, it is concerning. Tornado Watch 327. They're saying that the threat for damaging gusts and line embedded QLCS tornadoes do remain possible. So they're having that discussion right now before they issue anything. So again, this Boeing line that we have here currently is a QLCS situation, which means on the front part of these lines, the winds are so strong that it can actually make a quick spin up tornado. And that is what we're worrying about right now. That's an area stretching from here all the way over to this area of Eastern Kentucky. And hopefully you guys can see my cursor. So they're discussing that right now. We do not need any spin ups. Now, I will tell you, I'm seeing a little bit of rotation here in this storm in Columbia that is showing a little concerning. That is right around Russell Springs. So if you're in Russell Springs, I would probably be in my safe space right now just in case that a tornado warning is issued, but I am seeing some spin on that storm. Also, if you are let's see if there's a city that'll pop up, to the south of Liberty, I would say pretty good, probably about 10 to 15 miles. You need to make sure that you are staying weather aware because I'm seeing some spin on that storm as well. Looks like we do have some new severe thunderstorm warnings. This is going to include the cities of Somerset and London. Somerset and London. Kendall, I'm glad that the storm has passed. Just be safe, okay? We do have a second line coming through. All right, let's read the verbiage on this storm. The National Weather Service in Jackson has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Wayne County, southwestern Laurel, Pulaski County, McCreary County, south central Rockcastle County, which would basically be the Livingston area, northwestern Whitley County until 1:45. So you actually have about almost an hour. The storm was located along a line extending from 11 miles southwest of Liberty to near Jamestown to 11 miles south of Columbia to 12 miles northwest of Albany to Burkesville and 11 miles northeast of Salina, moving east at 50 miles an hour. The threat for this storm is 60 mile per hour wind gust and quarter-size inch hail. This severe thunderstorm will be near Magnum around 1 o'clock and Zula around 1:05. This does include the cities of Monticello, Somerset, Burnside, and Great Meadows campsite. If you're at a campsite, you need to be moved anyway because this is the worst place you could be at. But we do have four thunderstorm warnings in the state. And looks like that we also have a new severe thunderstorm warning that was just issued for northern Kentucky for central Kenton County, Campbell County in northern Kentucky. That is until 1:30 a.m. for 60 mile per hour wind gusts. This does include Cincinnati, Covington, Independence, Erlanger, Fort Thomas, Loveland, Edgewood, Alexandria, Highland Heights, Milford, Taylor Mill, Southgate, Claryville, Forestville, Amelia, Mount Orab, Marymount, Wilder, New Richmond, and Williamsburg. So that is the new severe thunderstorm warning that's taken over the other one that was farther south around Switzerland, Gallatin, and southern Kenton counties. So 4 severe thunderstorm warnings in the state currently. I'm getting some great thunder going on right now. I don't know if you guys can hear it. So we have here in Lexington, we have that special weather statement moving through. My dog Cope will probably be in here with me in about 10 seconds because he does not like storms. We call him Cope the weather dog because he wants to get as far away from it as he possibly can. And speaking of that, he's coming to me right now. Marion County is in Lebanon. Is the 911 center is reporting that sporadic tree and power line damage, including one tree down over a road in Lebanon. So we are starting to see some storm damage reports moving in. Here comes my boy, Kopi. There you are. Hi, Bubba. We put a thunder shirt on him because he doesn't like weather. You can lay down, okay? Wish I could let you guys see him. Wow. Big thunder. Hang on just a second. All right, sorry about that, guys. But we do have 4 severe thunderstorm warnings in the state currently. And that is in South Central Kentucky, Central Kentucky, and Northern Kentucky. I'm just hoping that we don't see any storms intensify, that we'll start seeing tornado warnings again. I'm okay with these storms just being severe if we've got to have them. We do not need tornado warnings any part of the way. Come here, buddy. Come here. You all right? You shaking? Yeah. It's all right. Cope the weather dog is very scared, guys. You want to get under my desk? There you go. See, Cope the weather dog's getting in his safe space right now. You all right? Good boy. I post pictures of him periodically on our Facebook group. Lay down. Lay down, okay? But again, I'm overwhelmed with all the amount of people that we have. Hundreds and hundreds of people that are tuned in right now. Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart for allowing us to keep you weather updated. It is very humbling. Thank you very much. It's okay. Come here. I got you. You're fine. You're okay. You all right? Yep. I'll post a picture on our Facebook, letting you guys see Cope the weather dog. All right. Thank you guys so much for all the follows and all the everything. I really appreciate you guys very much. I'm getting to approvals right now for our group. Thank you so much. All right, so 4 severe thunderstorm warnings currently in the state. We're just kind of waiting to see what these storms are going to do. I do see a little bit of a spin in the one that is around Cumberland County and Clinton County. I just do not want to see any tornado warnings spin up, but we do have that central Kentucky severe thunderstorm warning for Garrett and Madison counties. Make sure that you are in your safe space with these storms as they are packing a punch. I mean, I just had um, hey, Daniel, hey, I'm telling you that I've got 5 dogs here at the weather house, and only one of them is scared to death of storms. I don't understand why. But he's a beagle, and he is absolutely scared to death. He's under my desk right now. So, Daniel, we are just under a special weather statement here in Lexington, but as you can probably tell, like I can, it's still packing a pretty good punch. A lot of heavy thunder, a lot of lightning, and a lot of heavy rain. Yeah, we do have a lot of heavy wind that's moving through Lexington right now. I am going to switch to Jackson radar here in just a little bit as these storms get closer. Yeah, absolutely. That is all that we're getting right now. It looks like, Daniel, to be honest with you. Don't see anything else that this storm can produce at that time. So that's a good part. Because earlier I was a little fearful. So because it was 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts coming through and very, very strong storms. Travis, what's up, buddy? Good to hear from you, man. Uh, Corbin is going to be right now. If you're watching, Travis, um, of course Corbin is right here. Uh, you've got a while, but you need to go ahead and be prepared. We've got a while. So it's I know we had the tornado warning in Corbin today, and wow, was it a just a quick spin up, and it did a little bit of damage in Corbin and toward Barberville. So we want to definitely keep a watch on that particular area as this storm system pushes off. Yeah, I got pictures, Travis, from Joe Roberts, and I couldn't believe it because I'm like, the last place you expect a tornado is Corbin, Kentucky, because of the mountains and all that. But it was nasty. Yeah, it was some nasty stuff. Scottsville, Kentucky. Sherry, here's the way that I've been looking at this right now. If you have not seen any weather yet, you're going to. That is going to be the best way to explain it. Is Owington? You had some rough area earlier, Bailey, and it basically what we're seeing now is we're seeing a line going through central Kentucky. It's going to push off to the east, And then we've got another line that's going to be coming behind it. That's why we're under a tornado watch until 6 a.m. And I do want to put that back up here as well. That we will have a tornado watch going till 6 a.m. And if you have already had weather come through, you're in good shape for right now. If you have not, be prepared. You will start getting some strong to severe thunderstorms depending on where you're at. That's the best way to put it with all the warnings that we have and everything. So, Sherry, I would say if you haven't had weather yet, it'll happen. Oh, you're welcome, Bailey. That's what I'm here for. All right, give me just a second. Trying to do 12 things at once, guys. I apologize for that. Excuse me. All right, so we have a brand new tornado watch, it looks like. Let's see. It looks like the same one here. So 6 a.m. we're looking until 6 a.m. we're looking at tornado watch until 6 a.m. Jake, good morning to you. How is Stanford, Kentucky looking? Well, Stanford, right now you are looking at that line, getting ready to reach you. Areas around Garrett and Madison counties are getting a severe thunderstorm warning right now. Lincoln County, you're just going to be getting some very strong thunderstorms that's coming through as of right now, unless this line continues to intensify, which I hope it doesn't. Because like I said, I've been streaming now today between the two streams almost 8 hours. So that's how bad the weather has been today. And so I would just stay in your safe space wherever you're at. Nothing tornadic as of right now. Pulaski County, Jessica, you are next in line for a severe thunderstorm warning. I'm going to go to Pulaski County real fast. So if you're in Pulaski, Wayne, McCreary, southwestern Whitley, or central to south or western Laurel, you are under a severe thunderstorm warning until 1:30 a.m. So, Jessica, I would just make sure you're in a sturdy building, you're in your safe space, and as this storm tracks off into your area. Thank you for the questions, guys. I really appreciate it. But Jake, I don't see nothing horrible for Stanford right now, but that could change. Give me just a moment. I'm doing 12 different things, guys. Jessica, you are so welcome. You okay, bub? Cope the weather dog is now laying down. At least he's trying to. You're okay. You can lay down. You can lay down. Dad's got you. James, welcome in, buddy. I hope I didn't wake you up. Yeah, a lot of big trees go down in Winchester today while at work. A lot down towards Richmond. Yeah, Madison and Clark counties got hit hard today, man. Got hit very hard today. I'm glad you're safe, buddy. Guys, give me just a minute to go refill my water because I got to keep my throat going here, and I will be right back. All right, sorry about that, guys. I had to get my water refilled so I could keep going here. And I'm trying to see. We got a special weather statement for Berea right now. So if you are in Berea, be on the lookout for some very strong thunderstorms. That is, Robbie, I want to get to your question in just a second for Martin. But we do have these severe storms moving through Garrett and Madison. Wayne and Pulaski, Laurel, Whitley, and McCreary, you guys are next in line for a severe thunderstorm warning moving from Russell and Clinton counties. Trying to Martin County right now. I mean, it's Robbie. We're still under a tornado watch until 6 a.m. and that is for the entire state, pretty much. But as these storms are leaving the state of Kentucky, like they did today, they kind of intensified a little bit. And so I'm hoping that's not what happens when we reach Martin County this morning. But you still got a ways left before these storms even reach you. But I would still be weather aware in case that these storms start intensifying as they push off to the east. So, but I'll keep you up to date on that, and I'll remember to mention Martin County to kind of give you some information. But thank you for your question, Robbie. I appreciate it very much. All right. So we currently have three. Oh, you're welcome, Robbie. No problem. We currently have three severe thunderstorm warnings I think the one for Northern Kentucky was allowed to expire, but we do have 3 severe thunderstorm warnings for the state. If you are on Lake Cumberland and you're watching us, please get to a sturdy building. Please do not be on the lake or anything while these storms are pushing through. It's very dangerous setup. So I want to make sure that you're staying safe out there. I know it's the holiday weekend, and we want to. I wish I was on the lake, but this is not a good time to be there. Make sure that you're getting to a sturdy building. Do not trust your RVs and things like that, because I've seen that today, that RVs have been blown over, especially areas like Western Kentucky and Missouri. So Pulaski, Trina, let's take a look at it, okay? The severe thunderstorm warning is through 1:45. So I'm going to say with Pulaski, you're going to be looking within the next 15, maybe 20 minutes or so that you're going to start seeing this storm. But the warning is until 1:45. So you still got 30 minutes that you're going to have to prepare for it. But let's take a look at Pulaski right now. And this storm system is pushing off. So it's in Pulaski right now. But like the Somerset area and things like that, it's still to the west of Somerset. Still to the west of Somerset. So I would say if you are in Somerset area, you're looking probably about 15 to 20 minutes, if that. Still getting some very heavy thunder here in the Lexington area. No kidding, James. Wow. I've seen so many trees and power lines down today. I haven't seen that like that in a long time. Well, actually, the last time I seen it like that wasn't storm related. It was ice related here in the city of Lexington. Trina, you're welcome as always. Keep them babies safe. You do a good job at that. So just make sure that you guys are in a safe space, and make sure that if you don't have a basement like I do, make sure you're in the central room of your house when the storm hits. All right. I've got Cope the weather dog back in here with me. He is not enjoying the thunder. Are you, Bubba? Wish I had some treats to give you, but I don't. But we are working hard to make sure to keep up with the warnings. And we have 3 currently right now in the state of Kentucky. And we need to just stay weather aware, because some of these storms could start intensifying. I hope they die out. I really hope they die out. But just keep continuing to share the stream. If you know anybody that's down in Lake Cumberland, tell them to get on this stream and get to a sturdy building. All right, we're just waiting for these storms to move into Somerset, into Wayne, McCreary, Whitley, and Laurel counties. This severe thunderstorm warning in Madison County has stretched out a little bit. So looks like that we're seeing portions of Richmond. Berea's getting ready to get hit with this. Rockcastle, you are not under any type of severe thunderstorm warning as of yet. Still very heavy storms, guys. Very, very heavy storms. And guys, I'm getting to all your approvals for the group right now. And remember, we are under a tornado watch until 6 a.m. 6 a.m. And everybody's asking me what kind of software that I'm using for weather. I'm using GR2. It is not the newest version. GR3 is the actual newest version, but this is I was fortunate enough to get this software. It's a very expensive piece of software. In fact, the National Weather Service does use this software. But I was very fortunate to be able to get this from a great man that's no longer with us, unfortunately. But I enjoy using this software because every storm report that comes in, it gets loaded into this software. And not only that, but the warnings are quicker and the information is quicker. So if I've got emergency management calling in for a county or whatever, and they give the report, it pops up on my screen. So it's really awesome software. And then I use Storm Shield and Radar Scope as my two other software pieces that I get a little bit more in depth if I don't want to move the screen on GR2. So. Just an hour ago, Governor Andy Beshear has declared a state of emergency for the state of Kentucky after today's significant severe weather outbreaks. So, Governor Beshear has declared that state of emergency for the state of Kentucky. Hey, Katie, I'm glad you're staying up with me too. I can't. I'm very humbled that all the hundreds and hundreds of you guys staying with me tonight. All right. Let's be thoughtful and pray for this weather to die down. And I'm a multitasker, guys, so I apologize for constantly looking. I'm going between iPad, phone, and radar. All right, so we're still getting some thunderstorms here in Lexington. A lot of thunder still going on, but looks like this line is passing through Fayette, Jessamine, Boyle, and Garrett, all the way down to Casey and to Russell. But Pulaski, you're now getting that severe thunderstorm warning right now, and you are still under that warning until 1:45. All right. So currently 2 severe thunderstorm warnings. I hope this system is dying out so that we can at least get a little bit of rest. Looks like we got a report out of Grayson County. We had some grapple, which can be mistaken for snow because the weather report says snow or grapple. It's basically just like if you had some sleet. We had some of that I guess about a month ago here in Lexington and Jessamine County, and everybody's like, "Is it snowing?" And I'm like, "No, that's it's not sleet either. It's what it's called is grapple. Looks like sleet, looks like snow, but it's grapple. It's just smaller hail. It just means it's a little bit colder in the atmosphere." Cope the weather dog is still with me. He's not going anywhere. Yeah, absolutely, James. Mount Sterling is. I don't see anything severe heading into Mount Sterling as of right now, but you will have some special weather statements for 50-mile-an-hour winds or below. All right, we're just playing the waiting game now, seeing if these storms will start dying off. And if so, we might be able to get a little bit of sleep before the second line comes through. And actually, I'm going to take a look and see if that is starting to form as we speak. I'm not seeing it. That is a good thing. Daniel, right now, Lexington is in the clear. So I appreciate you, and blessings to you, Daniel. I appreciate you following us and with your questions and everything as well. But it looks like Lexington is in good shape right now. Just going to see some heavy rain, maybe a little bit of thunder. That'll be about it until we get through that second line if it does form. All right, so we do have storms now moving through the central part of the state. Pulaski, you are still getting ready to get hit with this severe storm as it moves slowly to the east. Madison, you're still going through it right now. Richmond, you're getting a good thunderstorm right now, moving through Richmond right now. Berea, you are probably getting an edge of it as well. This storm will be heading into Estill County and probably portions of Powell County. So just be on the safeguard there. Bowling Green is in the clear for right now, Ray. There could be a second line. I hope it doesn't form. So just be weather aware. But as of right now, it looks like Bowling Green is in the clear. Just going to be a lot of rain. Yeah, you got that grapple falling in Mount Sterling, James. That is awesome. I actually got out in it the last time that it hit the Lexington area, and I just thought it was the coolest thing. It's not as cool as like Jim Cantori getting into thunder snow, but it was really cool for me because I never saw it before. We are starting to see some more power outages in Rockcastle County, so that's probably directly from those 40-mile-an-hour winds. So if you're in Rockcastle County, you could be seeing some power outages. I know that I've got some family that lives there, and I just got a text saying they're out of power. So make sure that if you're in Rockcastle County that you're staying weather aware. Keep your devices up with us. Keep that NOAA weather radio charged and on just in case that something does get severe. Ray, thank you so much. I appreciate that very much. That means a lot to me. Thank you, man. Ben, London is currently under severe thunderstorm warning. It's not going to reach you for a bit because these storms are moving very slowly, Ben. But you are under a severe thunderstorm warning for London. And that is going to be this storm here as it tracks off to London. And that is currently our only severe thunderstorm warning in the state right now is for Pulaski, McCreary, South or Western Whitley, and Western and Central Laurel County. Did you really, James? I have yet to see thunder snow. That would be so cool to see that eventually. I remember that snow in the 90s. I think in the 90s, I was out of school for 2 weeks. I think it was my junior year of high school, if I can't remember that right. Junior year of high school. It was a big snow. That and the snow of '87. Those were two of the biggest snows I can remember in my life so far. I think the '87 one was 28 inches, and the 1993 or 4, it was like 32 inches of snow that we got. So that was crazy. I couldn't even go outside because I lived on a hill, and I'm afraid I'd fall down the hill. All right, just one severe thunderstorm warning, guys, as it heads toward Laurel County, Whitley County, and McCreary County. I'm hoping we get these out of the way and we can all get some rest and hopefully not have a second line. Let's see, Devin, Rowan County. We are always watching the area, and we are watching Rowan. There's nothing severe up in Rowan right now, Devin. It's basically a special weather statement for a storm that is 50 mile an hour or under for winds. So Rowan County right now, let's zoom in on that. It is just a regular special weather statement. It's not severe at this time, okay? If it does, then we'll be definitely reporting that. No problem, brother. I appreciate you with the comment. We never want to leave any areas out. Let's see. Trina just said breaking news reports are coming in out of Lake Cumberland of an apparent roof and pier collapse onto boats, trapping people in the Conley Bottom area. That is exactly what we were talking about earlier. Holiday weekend, everybody's at the lake. We are just thinking and praying for those people in that area of Lake Cumberland. I hope that they can get emergency management out there to get people untrapped. And that storm is now just really entering that part of Lake Cumberland, so it's come in with a vengeance. Thank you for the news update, Trina. I appreciate that. Let me actually go and see if I can find this report. We do have the National Weather Service going out, and they have survey teams that are going out to the areas tomorrow to determine how big the tornadoes were. We'll show that breaking. Trina, if you don't mind me posting your stuff up there. You're in between Rowan and Olive Hill on US 60. Yeah, you're still in good shape as of right now. This storm is coming out of Bath County, Devin. That's going to be heading your way, but like I said, it's not at a severe level just yet. So again, the breaking news from Trina, my good friend down in Pulaski County, she said that reports are coming in out of Lake Cumberland of an apparent roof and pier collapse onto boats, trapping people in the Conley Bottom area. So please, 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 if you're anywhere on the lake, especially if you're on Laurel Lake, anywhere around this area for the holiday, that you are getting yourself away from the lake. Yeah, I agree 100%, Devin. I hope they're okay too, because we've been screaming it all day. Get off the lake. It's not going to be a safe place for you. We knew the first line coming through was going to be very extensive. We knew that the second line was going to be very extensive. It's just all about being weather aware. That's what it really takes. We can take weather anywhere we want to go now. Hey, that's okay. I get some of my news directly from other sources too, Trina, and I trust in a lot of people that report for Kentucky. So, my good friend Jim Caldwell, he's always on top of it as well. So, and of course, Jordan Smith over at 36, and those guys over at Fox 56 do a great job too. So we want to give them a big shout out. But yeah, that's not good news for Lake Cumberland. That's not good news at all. Thank you all for your updates. I really appreciate that. That helps me. The purple on the chart. Let's see. I'm trying to see. Are you talking about here? That's basically just a hail chart that's basically showing the intensity. Um, Basically, if you get into the purple and the white, not a good thing. Not a good thing, because that means that you've got some very intense storms and some very intense hail that is involved with those storms, and we haven't seen those in quite a while here in the state of Kentucky. But guys, give me just a second. I'll be right back. I'm going to refill my water, and I will be straight back with you, okay? All right, we have a brand new severe thunderstorm warning. The National Weather Service in Jackson has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for eastern Wayne, Laurel, central Bell, Knox, southeastern Owsley, eastern Pulaski, south central Jackson, McCreary, southern Rock Castle, Whitley, and Clay counties in southeastern Kentucky, and central Kentucky until 2:45. So we have an hour. The storms were located along a line extending from Lunar to near Rockcastle Springs, to near Sloan's Valley, to Greenwood, to near Rittner. Got the hiccups. To near Great Meadows campsites, moving east at 40 miles an hour. Real fast. That's what I get for talking too fast. The severe thunderstorm will be near Whitley City around 1:45, London around 1:50, Levi Jackson State Park around 1:55, and Lesbos around 2 a.m. The other locations in the path are Williamsburg and Blackwater. Again, this is a severe thunderstorm warning for eastern Wayne, Laurel, central Bell, Knox, southeastern Owsley, eastern Pulaski, south central Jackson, McCreary, southern Rock Castle, Whitley, and Clay counties in central and southeastern Kentucky until 2:45 a.m. So again, if you are in this area, please be weather aware. And let's go ahead and let's talk about Devon's area. Because we now have a new severe thunderstorm warning that the National Weather Service in Jackson has issued for eastern Montgomery, Bath County, northwestern Menifee, southeastern Fleming, and Rowan counties in east central Kentucky. This is until 2:15 for the next 30 minutes. A severe thunderstorm was located over Craigs or over Owingsville, moving northeast at 60 miles an hour. The hazards for this storm is 60-mile-per-hour wind gust and quarter-size hail. This is radar indicated. This severe thunderstorm will be near Marshall around 1:45, Hilda around 1:50, Munson around 1:55, and Triplet around 2 a.m. So again, eastern Montgomery, Bath, northwestern Menifee, southeastern Fleming, and Rowan counties until 2:15, you're under severe thunderstorm warning. So we have these two severe thunderstorms. Again, Bath and Rowan counties, you're going to get this severe storm. I do want to check out the wind velocities on this particular storm. And you are seeing some very strong winds on both of these storms. Absolutely, both of these storms, a lot of heavy wind. Let's see. Yeah, you got a lot of heavy wind, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts, Devin. So make sure that you are getting to your safe space or to a sturdy building. Also, for those of you down here, if you are around Lake Cumberland, if you're around Laurel Lake, get away from that area right now because you do not want to be in the path of this storm as it comes through, as we've just found out from breaking news. So let's keep our radar up here to where we can see both of these severe storms. You okay, buddy? My weather dog is still in the weather center with me. Hi, Bubby. I know you're scared. So we don't like the loud siren, do we? All right. All right. So everybody try to be prepared with these severe storms moving in. Rockcastle County definitely getting a heavy storm right now. Also, London, you need to be in your safe space. Also, Manchester, Corbin, Barberville, all of you guys need to be in your safe spaces as this storm is moving toward you. But like I said, it's this storm warning is for the next hour. Up in Bath and Rowan County, you got the next 30 minutes. Hey, Laura. Right now, southern part of Rockcastle is under a severe thunderstorm warning. You're still getting a heavy storm in the rest of Rockcastle County. It seems like it's got the whole thing covered. Right now, I'm not seeing. Bailey, the only thing for Jessamine County could be heavy rain. Maybe some lightning has hit a transformer or something. I'll see if I get a report up on my radar about what's happening. I know that there's a lot of folks in Rockcastle County as well that doesn't have power. But I'm not seeing any storms in Jessamine, just some garden variety thunderstorms. So it could just be that something has hit one of the power lines or one of the transformers. But I'll keep checking it. But Laura, right now, Rockcastle County is kind of getting rocked a little bit, but just under a severe thunderstorm warning. Nothing tornadic at this time. And thank you for your comments, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, Devin, if you're in that valley and that wind increases, you need to be in a safe space, okay, man? Got to keep you safe here. Yeah, my weather radio just went off too, Laura, and it absolutely scared me to death. It always does. You're very welcome, Laura. Good to talk to you as well. So 2 severe thunderstorm warnings in the state currently. Bath, Montgomery, and Rowan counties, and southern Rockcastle, London, Corbin, Manchester, Barberville with Knox County, and portions of Bell County. You guys, McCreary County, you guys are getting it hard right now. So please stay safe. Yeah, that definitely is not good, Devin. Hopefully you have a center room that you can get in. So just like I said, hopefully it dies down a little bit before it gets to your area. Yeah, the storms have passed me, Bailey, and I am still getting uh, thunderstorms right now, just garden variety. But even garden variety thunderstorms can get your power turned off. Yeah, I'm still getting lightning, and we've had the storms pass us for about the last 30 minutes. So I'm still getting a lot of lightning here in Lexington. All right, for the full day, we have now been streaming for 8.5 hours, everybody. So it's been a long day. I appreciate everybody staying with me. We're still not done. Cope, where you at? Do you want to go in the living room? You want to go in there? Come on, let's go over there. Give me just a minute. Let my dog out, guys. Okay, you want to come up to me? Or you want to be on camera? Unless you want to see, let everybody see what you look like. Let's see if we can get you in here. There he is. See, there's Cope the weather dog. He is scared to death. You want under the desk? Go ahead. Go ahead. He has earned his official name. All right. So let's see. So the cities that are being impacted right now looks like Livingston and Rockcastle counties, London, Corbin, Barberville, Manchester, Pineville, Williamsburg. You guys are next on the list for this. Looks like that storm has just went through Burnside and Somerset. So Somerset, looks like you're in the clear. Burnside, you're still going through it. So if you're on Lake Cumberland, you got to be getting off of that lake. If you're on Laurel Lake, you got to get out of that area as well. We are getting reports. Let me go to the page first just to confirm it wasn't earlier. We are getting reports from Jordan Smith at 36 News in Lexington that is saying that there are trees down on a home in Richmond with people trapped inside. So we have got to make sure that we are staying weather aware, guys. These storms are coming through and they're packing a punch. and it doesn't take much to throw these trees to be uprooted. All right, you okay, bud? All right, so we do have a report of a tree on a home in Richmond with people trapped inside. And let us know your area of what you're seeing. We do have a train spotter in Madison County that has said multiple trees are down at 1030 College Hill Road in Waco. So if you're in Waco, you are seeing trees down there in Waco. We do have a brand new severe thunderstorm warning. National Weather Service in Jackson has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northern Owsley, northeastern Jackson, Menifee, Lee County, southeastern Rowan, Wolf, eastern Powell, Morgan, southeastern Bath, southeastern Estill, Breathitt, Magoffin, and Elliott counties until 2:30. The severe thunderstorm was located along a line extending from near Rothwell to Wiseman to Lively, moving east at 55 miles an hour. The hazard for this storm is 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. The storm will be near Frenchburg around 2 o'clock, Jackson around 2:05, West Liberty around 2:10, and Lewis around 2:15. The other locations impacted is Steele and Jephthah. So that is going to be for this storm right here. All right. So 3 severe thunderstorm warnings in the state. Currently, we do have a special weather statement up in northern Kentucky, but these storms are still packing a punch as they're heading into eastern Kentucky. Trina, they told us there's another line coming through. I am not seeing anything about that on radar currently. Not seeing anything like that. I mean, there's a very heavy rain line that's behind this, but I'm not seeing anything severe off the backside of it. I am seeing a river flood warning for Bowling Green. So if you're in a flood prone area, that's what I would worry about the most moving into the rest of the evening hours. That we're going to see more severe weather, but as of right now, it's not looking that way. Not looking that way as of right now. But I mean, it looks like a lot of it is garden variety thunderstorms on the backside of this. Again, I'm not seeing any kind of severe weather. I mean, there's a tornado warning down in far Tennessee, but that's really all that I'm seeing. Nothing that's really going to affect the state of Kentucky other than the bow system that we're dealing with right now. And it's just a lot of heavy wind. I'm going to switch over to the Jackson radar. Take it just a minute to load here, everybody. We have 3 radar setups in the state of Kentucky in Paducah, Louisville, and Jackson. So as you guys can see, this system is bowing out, which means that there's very heavy winds on the front side of this storm. And that's what the Storm Prediction Center and the National Weather Service is worried about, because with these QLCS systems, or what I call windbag systems, they can produce quick spin up tornadoes. And I think that's why we still have the tornado warning or watch that is set, because they're afraid of us having more quick spin ups. I don't like that little guy's out there by themselves. But back behind it is going to be garden variety thunderstorms. You're still going to hear a lot of heavy thunder and lightning, but I'm not seeing anything severe behind that. Nothing that I'm seeing anyway right now. Some pretty heavy thunderstorms though, but especially in a line stretching from Cynthiana down through Lexington, Nicholasville, and Richmond. But nothing severe that is from the National Weather Service. Now that could change at the drop of a hat, but as of right now, that's not what's happening. Yeah, you're getting ready to get it pretty hardcore here, Travis. You are under a severe thunderstorm warning in the Corbin area. And I'm just going back and forth from radars to radars, guys. Just overlook me if I get quiet. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm seeing everything correctly here. But yeah, we do have a little bit of strong thunderstorms behind this line through Cynthiana, Paris, Winchester, Richmond, Nicholasville, but nothing, like I said, nothing that has been labeled as severe or even a special weather statement at this time. Just a lot of heavy rain and thunder and lightning. But if you are in a flood-prone area, this is probably going to be the best time for you to get to higher ground and stay away from roadways that are ponded and flooded. And I know everybody says it's a funny cliche, but you turn around, don't drown. Yeah, the winds are no joke on the front of these systems, Travis. It's because of the way that they're bowed, and they're like a windbag. I mean, it's like if you I said it earlier in the broadcast. If you know how to play a bagpipe, you know how the bag is full of air. If you release all that air out of that bag at once, it creates a large amount of air. Well, that's how these systems work. Is they on the front edge, it's just releasing all this wind, just throwing it right at all the areas. So that's why these storms get a little bit dangerous, is because you've got that heavy wind on the front edge of the storm, even before you get the thunderstorms. And Travis, it's good to hear from you, my buddy. We ain't seen each other in years. I'm hoping we just keep severe thunderstorm warnings. We don't have any quick spin ups of anything going on. Hey, Matthew. Yeah, Madison County is experiencing some good thunderstorms. Nothing severe at this time. Matthew, thanks for the update. Matthew, part of our weather team, he's out late tonight. Just got a message from April, my friend down in the Lake Cumberland area, and there is a report that they're getting from Wayne County and the Monticello 911. They're paging out EMS and fire to Conley Bottom. They're reporting just like we said earlier, the roof collapse onto boats at the main pier where people are trapped. So again, a horrible situation at Lake Cumberland. Horrible situation. We also have a report of a tree falling on a house in Richmond where the occupants are still trapped. I'm hoping they get them untrapped and they're not hurt bad. But these storms have meant business today. We have seen these kind of reports coming in all day long, and it's just trying to finish its wrath and chaos over the state of Kentucky. Oh yes, Sarah, I guarantee it started in Corbin. Just everybody be in your safe space. Looks like that storm in Laurel and Whitley is intensifying a little bit. So just be in your safe space, be in a sturdy building, and so you got hail falling right now. Travis, if you can get me a picture safely of the hail, let me know how big that hail is in Corbin right now. Looks like that the severe thunderstorm warning for London and Corbin, it's going to go on now for the next 40 minutes. Sarah, we are just under a watch until 6 a.m. There are no active tornado warnings in the state at this time. Devin, hang on, buddy. Let us know that you're safe, okay? Moorhead needs to be bracing for severe weather as well. West Liberty, Sawyersville, Jackson, you guys are next in line. Yeah, I hope the power doesn't go out. I had power go out today, and we've got a lot of folks, Jessamine County, Rockcastle County, that doesn't have power right now as well. Hey, Sarah, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That means a lot. I'm just doing my due diligence here. We've got a great weather team, and we've, again, like I said earlier, we're here to help you guys. Come here, Kopi. You want back under the desk? I know you're scared to death. Cope the weather dog. He is scared absolutely to death. It's okay. You want under the desk? You want to lay down? You can go lay down? All right. He always likes helping me with the weather, even though he's scared of it. Good boy. What? What do you want to do? I'm live right now. What do you want? Are you up here with me? Here, see if we can get you on the camera. Yeah, there you are. Yeah, again, Sarah, that's why we cover the state of Kentucky only, because we really don't, like, other than the awesome news stations. And I respect all those guys because I've known a lot of them for years, back when I was in radio. And but we created this because there really isn't a source that will stay with you through the duration. Usually, when we get severe thunderstorm warnings only, it's just like people are like, okay, we'll go to bed now, it'll be all right. But some of these severe thunderstorm warnings are as bad as tornadoes, with the winds that are associated with them. So I don't want anybody to miss any kind of weather information, and that was one reason that I founded Weather KY Spotter, with such a great team, is because we literally have to give you that information. And it's a great platform. It helps us all to stay aware. And like some of these storms, we've been talking about them for an hour before they even get to you. So, and my tempest is going off. It's telling me that I've got lightning 2 to 4 miles from my location. If you guys don't have a tempest on your house, I highly recommend it. They've actually come down in price what they were when they first started, but it's basically a big cylinder that you put on top of your house. It's got a lightning detector in it. It's got all kinds of stuff that's really cool weather-wise. And I've got one here on the weather house, along with our anemometer on our weather vehicle and everything as well, so we can constantly know wind speeds and if rain's moving in, if severe weather is moving in. So it's pretty cool outfit. But we're definitely here for you guys in Kentucky, because, like I said, I don't cover anything else. And that, again, I'm going to say it again. It doesn't mean we don't care about anybody in other states. It's just I'm a Kentuckian. Everybody on my team is a Kentuckian, and I've covered Kentucky weather since 2008. And we just now started this platform with Weather KY Spotter over the last year or so, uh, to keep you all informed of what's going on. So, and we'll continue to do that. We'll continue to upgrade the ability to do the things that we can do. And we've got chasers in the area that chase certain storms. I even got to go out about a month or so ago, and we were up in Owensville, and got hit by a pretty good storm. It was pretty wild. Um, but I like being here in the weather center. It's where I'm more, I guess, more skilled at. I'm a skilled storm chaser, but it gets a little hairy out there sometimes. Definitely gets a little hairy. So that's why I respect all the storm chasers, because they do some of the things I don't know if I could ever do or not. And they get a little too close to those tornadoes, especially in the plains. So I don't know if I could ever do that or not. So hopefully tonight we'll just be finishing off with severe thunderstorm warnings, and we won't see any spin up of tornadoes. I know Corbin and Bell County got hit with a warning earlier today. Just some wild stuff going on down there. That was a wild setup. I hadn't seen a tornado hit Corbin in quite a while. And I'm sure the National Weather Service in Jackson will be out there to survey that area as well. I know down in Beelick, Kentucky, we had a storage building that I saw that was just got annihilated. I hate that for the people that had their stuff in there. Unfortunately, though, right here in just south of, let's see what area that is looking at. Let's see. We have got a TVS tornado vortex signature right here. That doesn't mean that there's a tornado on the ground or nothing. It's just showing a spin in the atmosphere. That is just almost to the Clay County line from Laurel County. So we do have a TVS signature that is on there. So we have I-75 back here. Looks like this is the road into Manchester. So just to the south of that, we've got a tornado vortex signature that's popping up. That means that there is a spin in the atmosphere. We got a lot of wind shear that is associated with that particular part of the storm. So let's hope we don't have a tornado warning pop out of that storm. All right, so it looks like that the severe thunderstorm warning for Bath and Rowan County has been allowed to expire. We do have the one that includes portions of Rowan County, Elliott, Menifee, Morgan, Wolf, Magoffin, Breathitt, Lee. You guys are still under severe thunderstorm warning. London, Corbin, Williamsburg, you guys are still under a severe thunderstorm warning as these storms push off to the east. And thanks again to everybody for all the compliments and nice things to say. I really appreciate it. It humbles me. I'm just thankful to do something that I love, and that is give the weather. So appreciate you guys very much. I do want to make sure Devin is good in Rowan County. Hopefully he's doing good. He's been chatting with us all night, and the storm finally hit him in Rowan County. You want to go lay down? Huh? You want to lay down? No. Trees down everywhere on State Dock Road. Thank you so much for the update, April. So if you're on State Dock Road or close to it, you have trees down everywhere. Again, that is the bad part about these systems that have that windbag effect to them. It all that wind is hitting straight out, and it's trees are a bad situation when it comes to that. I am concerned with this part of the area here in Corbin area. As you guys can tell, this storm's starting to bow out a little bit instead of bowing in as it was. So the last thing we need is another tornado warning, but I don't like how that storm setup is taking place right now. So if you're in Corbin, Williamsburg, Barberville, that area, watch out for this area. Be in your safe space and also a sturdy building. Don't be out in this because that storm's got a lot of wind associated with it right now. Excuse me. We've been at this a long time today. Well, our storm tops are going down. That's a good thing. Let's just hope that some of these, when these storms move east, that we have less severe thunderstorm warnings. Somerset right now. Let's go back over to Pulaski. Michael, you're looking pretty good, buddy. Just looks like garden variety thunderstorms in Somerset right now. That severe thunderstorm is now past your area in Somerset. Um, that's the good part. That storm system is now over in Laurel, Clay, Whitley, and Knox counties. So if you didn't see that storm go by, you got very lucky, Michael. That makes me happy to hear. All right, guys, let me go fill up my water again just so I can keep talking, and I'll be straight back. All right. Welcome back, everybody. Sorry about that. Okay, good. Good, Devin. I like to hear that, buddy. It looks like that your portion of Rowan County looks like that if you've already had that pass, looks like you're in the clear right now, just other than garden variety thunderstorms, Devin. I do have another TVS down here. Well, here's our tornado warning. I knew that was going to happen. National Weather Service in Jackson has issued a tornado warning for southwestern Bell, south central Knox, and southeastern Whitley counties until 2:45 a.m. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Red Ash, or 9 miles south of Williamsburg, moving east at 35 miles an hour. So this storm is south of Williamsburg. This storm will be around Lott at 2:30, Frakes at 2:35, and Pruden around 2:40. You need to take cover now. Again, this is for southwestern Bell, south central Knox, and southeastern Whitley counties until 2:45 a.m. in this area of the polygon. I do need to get this posted to our weather. According to WKYT, they have learned that we have another fatality. This was in Mercer County from tonight's storms. So I hate hearing that. But we do have a tornado warning currently right now for southwestern Bell, south central Knox, and southeastern Whitley counties in southern Kentucky until 2:45 a.m. This does include the cities of Pleasant View, Saxton, Gatliff, Wheeler, and Fondy. I need to post this real fast. Yeah, I started seeing those tornado vortex signatures popping up, and that's never a good sign. All right. So we now currently have 2 severe thunderstorms and a tornado warning in the state. This is in far south Kentucky. This is about 9 miles south of Williamsburg. This tornado warning starts about 9 miles south of Williamsburg. If you are in this area, you need to be in your safe space immediately. Monticello is reporting power outages. According to Billy, watch the weather on Twitter. My good friend Billy down in the southern part of the state, she is saying that electricity is now out in Monticello.
National Weather Service has issued a special weather statement.
Looks like Hazard, you are now under a special weather statement as well. Looks like we have power out in Winchester as well. So according to what I'm seeing, if you are Elizabethtown West, you are all clear. Elizabethtown West, you are all clear. We still have this tornado warning down in 9 miles south of Williamsburg. All right. So again, we have a severe thunderstorm warning set in Clay, Knox, Whitley, and Bell. We have the tornado warning currently right now in southern Whitley, southern Knox, and Bell counties. This is 9 miles south of Williamsburg. This tornado warning is. Looks like Tennessee's going to have a rough night. Far western Tennessee. We'll see if they allow that to keep going or allow it to expire. I'm just checking out some of the feeds here, guys. Just a lot of wild weather here tonight. But guys, we have been streaming between the two streams almost 9.5 hours. So that just goes to show you how extensive this weather has been today. All right, so we continue to have severe thunderstorm warning in Clay, Knox, Whitley, and Bell. We do have the tornado warning on the state line, Whitley and Bell counties. I want to check this storm out a little bit more. There is an area of rotation right in here. If you can see my cursor, that is just to the north of Jellicoe, Tennessee. Just to the north of Jellicoe, Tennessee. Yeah, oddly calm. I guarantee it's oddly calm because hopefully you have now just had that pass by, Sarah. So it's looks like that you're in the clear there. That's the good part. All right, so looks like that we have extended the severe thunderstorm warning. Looks like that is extended. It could go away in a moment, hopefully. But the tornado warning has been extended just a little bit. Hopefully that goes away in just a minute as well. Wow, the sirens are just going off. Somebody forgot their assignment. Sean Lee, you are actually under a tornado warning. If you are in Bell County, I do want to go ahead and give the verbiage for this next tornado warning. This is for Bell County, South Central Knox County, and Southeastern Whitley County until 3 a.m. That's for the next 15 minutes. The storm is located 13 miles southeast of Williamsburg or over Pearl. Moving east at 35 miles an hour, this storm will be in Fondy around 2:45, Davisburg around 2:50, and Knowtown around 2:55. So if you are in Bell, South Central Knox, or Southeastern Whitley, you are still under a tornado warning for the next 15 minutes. And that is going to be this area right here. Bell County, of course, here. Whitley right here. So, Sean, we hope that you are staying safe because you are under a tornado warning for the next 15 minutes unless they do extend it.
The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning.
All right, looks like that Hazard, you are now part of a severe thunderstorm warning that has just taken effect. Wait for the verbiage to get up here. National Weather Service in Jackson has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Harlan, Bell, Eastern Knox, Southeastern Owsley, Leslie, Letcher, Perry, Southern Knott, and Southeastern Clay counties until 3:30. That's the next 45 minutes. This storm was located along a line extending from Mosley Bend to Asher to Stony Fort Junction to near Fondy, around moving east at 45 miles an hour. The hazard for this storm is 60-mile-per-hour wind gust and penny-sized hail. This storm will be near Hazard around 2:50, Vico around 2:55, and Everett's around 3 o'clock. It also includes the areas of Letcher, Bath, and Whitesburg. So if you're in that area, you are under a severe thunderstorm warning until 3:30. And we still have the tornado warning in southern Whitley and Bell counties. All right. So we do have the severe thunderstorm warning in southern Kentucky or southeastern Kentucky. And then we still have the tornado warning here in Whitley and Bell counties. Still wanting to see if we've got any rotation on that particular storm. Looks like the rotation's a little bit broader now. They may cancel this tornado warning. But if I'm in Pineville and Middlesboro, I'm still getting to my safe space. Yeah, not seeing rotation as tight as it was when it first was issued. They may allow this tornado warning to expire since the severe thunderstorm warning is in the same area. And it looks like this is the last bit of the storms that's going to be coming through. It looks like that a lot of people have gotten all clears. The second wave of this particular night situation did not do as much as they thought, thank goodness. So let's hope that this tornado warning dies down and then we're able to get these severe thunderstorms out of the state and everybody can get a good night's sleep once that happens. We have now, between the two storm system, we've now been streaming almost 10 hours. Been a very long day, everybody. Yeah, I'm just not seeing the rotation. I don't know. Sarah, thank you for tuning in most of the day. Appreciate you very, very much. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you get some rest. No problem. Thank you for trusting in us. We appreciate it. Just still not seeing the rotation on this tornado warning. I don't know if it's just a quick spin up or what, but see if I can pull up a Tennessee radar and see if they're seeing something different than I am. See if the Knoxville radar picks it up differently. Okay, and it does. Yeah, the rotation's pretty broad at this point. So I would expect probably the next run here, they will probably cancel this, but it's pretty broad. It's not as tight as it was. Sorry, I'm just taking a look at this storm system down here on the tornado warning, just trying to see what the National Weather Service is seeing here. It's got a little bit of tightness on it there. If it is, it's rain wrapped. Got a TVS signature popping up here between Clay and Leslie. So let's hope that doesn't turn into a tornado warning as well. Take a look at that as well while we got a minute. Yeah, a little bit of rotation. Let me change back to Jackson. Yeah, maybe. It's a chance. A lot of these storms are going to be rain wrapped. That's the only bad part about it. There's a possibility we could see a tornado warning there just to the south of Hyden. We are getting a report that a tree is down on a residence in London, Kentucky. That a tree is down on a residence in London, Kentucky. Looks like the tornado warning. There we go. Whew, I don't know what happened there. That's very odd. So we'll see if the tornado warning gets extended here in the next minute. I would say that it's not, but lesser things have happened. Well, still seeing a little areas of rotation in between Pineville and Middlesboro, but it's not as defined as it was earlier. We do have special weather statements shooting all the way up into northeastern Kentucky, but we do have a severe thunderstorm warning that includes Perry, Leslie, Letcher, Harlan, Bell, that's taking place. And we got this tornado vortex signature that's still trying to act like it's going to do something just to the south of, actually just right into the Knox and Leslie area. Yeah, that tornado warning has been allowed to expire. So again, until 3:30, we have a severe thunderstorm warning for Harlan, Bell, eastern Knox, southeastern Owsley, Leslie, Letcher, Perry, southern Knott, and southeastern Clay counties until 3:30. And my stream is acting crazy here, so we may go ahead and cancel our stream. Continue to watch at our social media in case that any more warnings do get going. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, all hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of you. Thank you for trusting Weather KY Spotter as your Kentucky source. But if we do get some more tornadic activity, I may be back. But this is the only severe thunderstorm that we have in the state currently as this storm system is moving out of the state. But thank you all so much. I appreciate you, and God bless you guys.